In this episode we are going to check out the top 5 best deep fryers in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these deep fryers, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so, let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the Hamilton Beach 35021. The Hamilton Beach 35021 would be a fantastic choice, if you're looking for an affordable deep fryer, that has enough capacity to store and cook different types of food, which will have an indeed tasty flavor. From a design perspective, the 35021 has compact, all-black body, that consists of a removable lid, heating element, an enamel-coated oil tank, and a control panel that is positioned at the front, so you can easily reach it and adjust the settings according to your preferences. Or to be more precise, the control panel includes a dial with an engraved temperature, that ranges from 265 degrees in Fahrenheit to up to 375 degrees, while on the left, there are 2 power on and ready lights, so you will be informed basically about everything. On the right, there is an open button as well, so as you can see, you won't have any troubles in terms of operating. Now, let's talk about the features. The Hamilton Beach 35021 has a fascinating 1500 watt heating element, that will ensure a quick heat cooking oil, and a quick recovery time of 2.5 minutes, which means that you won't have to wait for too long, before you start cooking again. In addition, when it comes to the oil tank, I'd like to inform you that you can insert about 8 cups of oil, and around 3 pounds of food per session, so you can cook a great amount of food for a quick period of time, which is really cool. Another great thing about this model is that its sides won't burn you if you ever put your hands accidentally, as the manufacturer states, so you can operate it without worrying about anything. I'd also want to mention that the Hamilton Beach 35021 has a viewing window as well, so you will be able to monitor the cooking process, and know when the food is done, which is a really convenient thing. Overall, I strongly recommend you consider the Hamilton Beach 35021, due to the fact that it does its job very well, and it won't cost you a fortune. Moving on, at number 4, we have the t-fal FR8000. The t-fal FR8000 would be a great option for everyone who is looking for a deep fryer that has enough capacity to handle up to 3.5 liters of oil, and up to 2.7 pounds of food, for your ultimate user experience. From a design perspective, the FR8000 sports a solid built construction, that is finished mostly in gray, but you can notice also the presence of black, around the front of the lid, the top, the sides, as well at the bottom, which means that it is suitable for any kitchen decor. At the top, you will immediately notice 2 things. The first is the vented lid, which will ensure that the hot oil won't splash on you, while the second thing is the window. That is surely a great addition, since you can always monitor the current state of the food and its progress. Moving on, at the very top, there is the control panel, which consists of a temperature dial, that shows the temperature in both Fahrenheit and Celsius degrees, so you won't find yourself confused with the degree system. At the front, there is the oil drainage system, that consists of a single dial, while at the sides, there are its handles, which will always stay cool, so you shouldn't worry in terms of safety. But now, let's talk about the performance. The t-fal FR8000 has 1700 watts of power, which by default means that the cooking process will be fast on one side, while on the other, its heating element will always get the right level of heat, with the intention to make your food as crisp as possible. Moving on, this unit has a clean oil filtration system, which is greatly praised by the customers on the market, due to the fact that the benefits are indeed insane. Or to be more precise, the system will ensure that your food will absorb only a minimal dose of oil, so it will be healthy. The second benefit is that you won't spend a large amount of money on oil, due to its efficient performance, which is always wanted by the customers. To conclude, you should definitely take this unit into a consideration, and if you ever decide to purchase it, you will assure yourself of its quality performance. Next up, at number 3, we have the Cuisinart CDF 200. The Cuisinart CDF200 is one of the best, and most sold deep fryers on the market, because this unit does really know how to cook a tasty food, without consuming much oil. That's why, let's get quickly into action in order to find out what's so special about this deep fryer. From a design perspective, the CDF200 is a stainless steel construction that packs a removable, enamel-coated oil container with a pouring spout that has a capacity of 1 gallon, a cool touch handle, and an internal space that has a 4-quart capacity, which means that you can cook up to 2.3 pounds of food without any problem. At the top, there are 2 temperature dials that are followed by a power and a ready light, so when you see this unit as a whole, it looks fantastic. I would also want to mention that its basket, the oil container and the lid are dishwasher safe, so you can clean them anytime, without putting much effort, which I particularly like. Now, let's talk about the features. One of the best things about this deep fryer is its 1800-watt, immersion-style heating element, that does a really good job when it comes to the cooking process, since it gets heat up very quickly, and it offers also a quick heat recovery, so you will be really satisfied. Moving on, you won't be restricted in terms of cooking preparation, due to the fact that this unit can cook basically everything, starting from a seafood, chicken, vegetables, potatoes, donuts, and each of them will be unbelievably delicious. According to users, this unit is capable enough to provide an even cooking as well, which is something that we are all looking for, so I think that you will see that from the moment when your food is out. Overall, I strongly recommend you consider the Cuisinart CDF200 as your next purchase, especially if you're looking for a deep fryer that justifies its price tag, and offers even more value for its cost. Moving on, at number 2, we have the DeLonghi D445-28DZ Livenza. DeLonghi D445-28DZ Livenza would be the right choice for you, if you want to invest in a deep fryer that doesn't consume much oil, but cooks the food impressively good. From a design perspective, the Livenza sports a high-quality stainless steel body, that is accompanied by dishwasher-safe components, which will ensure that after you cook your food, you can easily clean everything, and get ready for your next cooking sessions. Since I've mentioned its part, I'd like to inform you that its basket is removable, so you will literally never have problems cleaning it. At the top of the lid, there is the control panel, which is composed of 4 buttons, that sit next to the little screen, while slightly below, you can also find yet another button, a ready as well as a power light, so you will never have any troubles in terms of operation. At the front, on the bottom, there is a little door, and if you open it, you can notice that there is a spout of which you can take an advantage in order to drain the oil left over, which is really convenient if you ask me. Moving on its left and right side, there are cool touch handles, that will help you have a greater control over the device, since you would be able to move without burning your skin. But now, let's talk about the performance. The Livenza is equipped with a high-capacity, 1.2-gallon oil tank, and with removable, rectangular basket, which according to the user, will ensure that you can easily and safely pull your sizzling treats out of the oil, so you can enjoy the taste of your food right away. At the beginning, I've stated that this fryer doesn't consume a lot of oil. Well, the secret behind this is that the Livenza comes with a cool zone area, which will ensure that the oil will be up to 20% cleaner, and the stored food will absorb less oil, so you will save a lot of money as well. To conclude, if you're looking for an economical deep fryer that can create a mouth-watering and healthy food, then this would be the right choice for you. And finally, at number 1, we have the Bayou Classic 700-725. The Bayou Classic 700-725 is a high-end, 2.5-gallon deep fryer that is oriented towards family usage, due to the fact that it can hold and cook a great amount of food that will taste exceptionally good. From a design perspective, the Classic 700-725 boasts a construction that gathers a stainless steel frying basket, built-in drain hose with valve and a pressure regulator, a built-in drain, and 2 sets of legs which will ensure that the unit will stay fixed in place. At the sides, there are cool touch handles, as was the case with our previous models, so you already know that you will be saved from any undesirable situations. In addition, this unit has back-mounted jet burners, which are a really good addition, due to the fact that they will output a hot air horizontally, through the hollow inner tubbing, that is immersed in cooking oil, so your food will be cooked within a really short period of time. Now, let's talk about the features. The classic 700,725 is very efficient during the cooking process, since it preserves the oil quality, and you can reuse your oil many times, which by default means that your costs will be reduced. The secret behind this is that the heat is transferred from the metal tubing and goes into the center of the oil, with the intention to keep the batter from scorching while in use. I would also want to mention that the fryer can hold the heat at the inside, so you can turn the gas off, and continue frying, so as you can see, this model will not use much propane as well. Moreover, if we take into consideration that it has a capacity of 2.5 gallons, it means that it is oriented towards a family usage, so you can enjoy your time with all your family members, while eating a delicious food. Overall, the Bayou Classic 700 to 725 would be an extremely good option, due to the fact that it will guarantee you long years of usage and low operational costs, so you and your loved ones can have an opportunity to eat a mouth-watering food.